Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is once again the myth and the legend Swiss 001. Yes, we are back at it again. We are back live to fly an airplane that I can fly at all, the MD-11, but who can fly it? Who can land it? No one in the world, because it's super hard to land. So we picked a place to fly. Well, I did. I like how people in the institutions always say we, but it's obviously only one person. We picked a place to fly where it's even harder to land than the MD-11 is hard to land in itself. And yeah, we are in South New Zealand. Good morning, New Zealand. Right now it's like, what, 8 in the morning or something like that. People probably won't be very awake at that time. This is what New Zealand looks like at the moment. It's quite foggy. And we're going to fly to Queenstown, New Zealand land. And well, we all know Queenstown, New Zealand land is a very hard airport to land at. Hard New Zealanding. Yes, and everybody, check what I figured out here. Look, I got a new feature here that I just discovered. A cockpit of ground. So I can call ground. Oh, I can call the ramp. The
jetway now.
Oh, he's speaking Australian landing.
The jetway was already connected.
Okay. Disconnect jetway. Look. He speaks with a very bad mic, but look at him. I can remove the jetway. I can control the pushback with, say, intentions AI, and I didn't even know that. So once again, let's maybe reconnect it. Cockpit of ground, reconnect jetway, please. Look.
Ground to cockpit, reconnecting the jetway now.
Yes, he speaks in a New Zealand language. Look at that. And I'm able to do this. Isn't that nice? Yes, everybody, flying the ancient... It's not really ancient, to be honest. The MD-11 is not that ancient, but it's maybe not your modern Airbus. And we will know that today. Because I will probably struggle to fly this little airline. It's a big airline. It's a big airplane. So, first of all, let's turn on the battery. I really don't know how to fly this plane, so we're going to have to see how that works. Let's turn on the APU. And this is always like... When you're... Like, to be honest, all planes are pretty much the same, but like the button placing and the switch placing is always very different. And so that can be pretty hard to pull off. So this is the ignition system. Where's the APU system, I wonder, with this airplane? Because I have genuinely no idea. APU's here. Look at that. The genius of Swiss 01, being able to turn on these airplanes without any trouble at all. Here we go. Good. MD-11. It's a bit of a rough airplane right here. We've got Georgina back at it again. Hello, Georgina. And we're flying Air Canada, which is very realistic to fly a domestic flight in New Zealand. Yes, it's only...
Oh, hey, Captain Swiss 001. Just getting ready here, you know, doing my influencer thing. Can't wait for another smooth landing with you. You're like totally the coolest. Hiccup. Let me know if you need anything. I'm here to help. Or at least try to. Haha. Cheers.
Alright, shut up. So it's fine now. Look at this. We are here in Christchurch of New Zealand land. And we're going to fly once again to Queenstown. And I have no idea how this is going to go. My only rule is do not put out flaps 50. Flaps 50 will inevitably kill you. It will. So let's not do that. APU is on, I think. APU Gen is running. So that is good news for us. All right, all is fine. Let's go ahead and there we go. APU power is on, which is why the airplane is powered up indeed. We've even got everything set up. Everything is beautiful. Let's go ahead and send the flight plan to the FMC. Yes, I've got this. Oh wow, the text formatting is actually quite horrible. But this is flying from Christchurch here to Queenstown. Let's take a look at this flight plan indeed, which should now have a setting. How you doing? Grass isn't good. Swiss cheese.
Glass_isn't_good donated £1.99. Oops, Swiss cheese 01.
Hello. How you doing? This is good. Let's go and get our flight plan set up. We want 63 as our CI. Yes, and then our cruise level will be 38,000 feet, but we won't be at cruise level. I wonder if this thing, I don't even remember how good the performance on the M11 is. Oh, sorry. All right. You didn't want all that. You wanted only 38.0, right? 380. It's cruise level. Perfect. Look at that page. Yes. Flight plan. Let's take a look. We've got Christchurch. Let's set a standard instrument departure. We want the runway 20. And we want the, I don't know, the ASAC 1 Quebec departure. Let's go ahead and contact some sort of clearance here to get our IFR clearance set up. Hold on, where is that again? Here comes. Look at this. My professionalism yet again at it again. Alright, let's take a look. ATIS 127. Look at that. Very 127.2. Very good. Let's do that. 127.2. Yeah. Come on. Up. Now. Yeah, look at this. I like how I'm always saying, like, look at this, but it's like nothing special going on. It's just me dialing in frequency.
1-1.
Great.
Advise on initial contact. You have information. Quebec.
Quebec! Not bad.
Christchurch International Airport. Information. Quebec. 2000 Zulu. Wind 185 at 10. Visibility 3.
It's not good.
Sky conditions. Few at 2400 feet.
That looks like quite bad
Broken
weather.
3300
That is
feet.
very bad weather.
Temperature 9er. Dew point 8. QNH 1021. Density altitude -700 feet. Transition level 135. Arriving and departing runways.
That's a very high transition
11.
level, but okay, Christchurch.
Advise on initial
I trust
contact.
you there.
have information.
So this
Quebec.
is fine. Let's go ahead and
Christchurch
talk
International
to
Airport.
clearance
Information.
delivery
Quebec. 2000
128.2.
Zulu. Wind
Now.
185 at 10.
2.
Visibility 3.
Yes, look at this.
Sky
Very
conditions.
Christchurch delivery, good day. Air Canada 001 MD11 with information Quebec. Request IFR clearance to Queenstown. Very good. Look at this. We need a barrow setting here. However, yeah, there you go. This is the way to do it. 10. What? 2. Hello.
I'll have you clearance in just a second.
Okay, lady. That's fine. Okay. Why can't I set the barrow? Huh?
Air Canada 001, information Quebec is current. Cleared to Queenstown via the ATSA 1 Quebec departure, then is filed. Departure runway 20, initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure on 120.9er. Squawk 1243.
Yes, Canada 001 clear to Quebec via the ATSA 1 Quebec departure runway 20. Initial climb 4,000, departure 120.9er, squawk 1243. Or Canada 001. I think I just repeated my call sign twice. Concord Enchanting. That's a crazy name. What's that all about? So, one thing is, I cannot set my QNH here. So the barometer.
Air Canada 001, read back correct. Ground is on 121.9er, safe flight, sir.
121.9er. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, this is a bit weird now. Where is,
Hey, Captain Swiss 001. Just wanted to let you know that boarding has started and the first passengers are, like, totally on board. Let's make this flight super smooth, eh?
Alright, we've got no barrow setting. We cannot change the barrow.
Everyone. Welcome aboard
Which is so
this,
dumb.
like, totally awesome Air Canada
Why?
flight TFDIMD.
Oh my god, why is that
We're
so
heading to,
loud? No, no, no!
Totally in Australia.
Stop!
Oh wait, I mean New Zealand. Ha ha ha, silly me. So yeah, please find your seats according to your boarding passes and don't forget to, like, stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any help, just, like, totally give us a shout. Oh, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at SI_Georgina. Can't wait to share our journey together. Hiccup!
I hope Aerofrost will be back. This live 7 quinvigintillion 777 quarter-vigintillion 777 teravigintillion 777 duovigintillion 777 unvigintillion 777 bigintillion 777 ovemdecillion 777 octodecillion 777 septendecillion 777 sextecillion 777 quindecillion 777 quartu-ordecillion 777 tridecillion 777 duodecillion 777 undecillion 777 decillion 777 nonillion 777 octillion 777 septillion 777 sextillion 777 quintillion 777 quadrillion 777 trillion 777 billion 777 million 777,777.
Holy moly. This is insane.
Air Canada 001. This is guard frequency. Please contact Christchurch ground on 121.9er for ground requests.
Sorry, that was the wrong frequency. I'm a bit dumb there. Cockpit to ground. Come on. Does that work? Oh my god. Huh? Yeah, okay. Please release the jetway. Oh my god. Alright, sorry about the rough start into this live stream. I just kind of lost my sanity for a second.
Stand by.
Roger, stand by. Yes, very nice, Roger.
Unfortunately, there seems to have been an issue with the pushback instructions. This is most likely caused because no pushback solution could be calculated, and the airport likely requires a taxi tuner profile update.
I wasn't even talking about... Please release jetway. Sorry, jetway. Not pushback. Have you lost your mind, Christchurchian ramper controller? Just get rid of the jetway. Remove it. Okay, there you go. Sorry. I think I need a better mic. This is the mic that I'm using for ATC, and like it's like the problem is that this thing is not hearing me well. Oh, shut up!
Banana donated $2. Remember to always fill the entire character limit. 7777777777777.
I just skipped that. Stop donating money. It's now time to actually fly. We need a few things though.
Donated 2 Swiss francs.
How you doing?
Can
Finally
you go
normal.
to Porto in Portugal on the next level?
Sure, why not? Okay, performance. Okay, let's see. We want block. We want that. 0 fuel weight. We don't have that. Thank you very much for nothing. 0 fuel weight. Where is that? 159er. 15. Well, no. 159er decimal 2. Right. Yes. Look at that. 0 fuel. You will be able to calculate on your own, you massive idiot. Page. Fine. That's okay. Alright, we need the performance here. So, our airport is get weather information. Yes. Stop donating money. Oh no. I need to concentrate. This is a new airplane. I don't know.
Donated $2.
Takeoff weight. So 172,000 kilograms. But that's in pounds. And why do I have to calculate that now? Pounds in kilograms. No, that's the other way around. I mean, kilograms and pounds. God damn it. Sorry, guys. Sorry. This is for the proper takeoff calculations. 379,000. Yes, look at that. How's your day? Obviously not going well, SMH TV. Yeah, look at that, though. We have finally got our V1, VR, and V2 speeds. I wonder where we set them up, though. So, performance. Climb. No, won't be that. Takeoff. Aha, look at this. Flaps 25. It says flaps 25 for some reason. So let's set flaps 25, which is a bit of a crazy speed there. Okay. Look, we want V1 is 134. 134. Look at that. Yes. V rotate is 134. What? Also 134. What? 134? Okay. Right, so the moment we pull up, we can't abort. That's interesting. 156. Look at this. Sorry for all the delays here. We are now ready to get going. We've got our V-speed set up. For some reason, our barrow isn't broken. Like, it just won't do anything. We'll only do stuff here for some reason. But, like, our barrow is completely broken. It's off, too, which is very annoying. But, hey, you know, that's kind of how we have to... Is it on a standby instrument, maybe? No, it won't change anything. Well, womp womp. It's supposed to be 1027. But, you know, 1027 like that. That is better. Okay, at least the terrain radar works. Okay, so we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and contact ground now, which is on... Let's just do this quickly. Ground is supposed to be 121.9er. Where are we? We're at gate 34. Christchurch ground, good day. Air Canada 001 at gate 34. Request pushback and startup. Let's remove the GPU now.
Air Canada 001, pushback and startup approved. Face northwest.
Push and start approved, face northwest, Air Canada 001. Okay, let's go ahead and quickly contact...
Air Canada 001, pushback and startup approved. Face northwest.
Cockpit to ground. We are ready for pushback. Please set pushback tug. Look at that. We're going to set pushback tug now. Come on.
Ground to cockpit. Alright, please release the parking brake. Starting pushback.
And for information, pushback facing northwest. Look at this.
Bypass pin inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
Start pushback facing northwest. Alright, let's take a look at our departure here.
Tug on its way. Good morning.
Alright, so... we take...
Ground to cockpit. Alright, please release the parking brake. Starting pushback facing northwest.
Perfect.
Ground to cockpit. Pushback is already underway. If there's an issue, you can request to abort pushback.
Look at this! All's fine. Let's go ahead and turn on the engines now.
Leave the engine start sequence.
Okay, engine start. We are approved to do that. So let's turn on the APU, turn off the packs, and turn on the ignition. So, ignition. Is that the way to do it? Oh, no. Stop. Oh my god.
Hey, Captain Swiss 001. Just wanted to let you know that the cabin is all set and ready for departure. Let's make this flight super smooth, which is like totally in Australia. Oh wait, I mean New Zealand. Silly me. Our captain today is the super cool.
Alright, we want heading 211.
Our first officer is Bill B. Joining me in the cabin are my fabulous crewmates. Aroha.
Okay, our initial climb should be 4,000 feet.
So like, our flight time is going to be about 40 hours and 24 minutes.
40 hours?
40 minutes and 24 seconds?
Who
knows? Haha.
Okay.
Anyway, let's get to the safety stuff, eh?
Looking good?
Seatbelts.
What? Oh, not looking? What's going on now?
The thingy into the other thingy until it clicks.
What's wrong?
To open it, pull the thingy up, and voila, easy peasy. If we like lose cabin pressure, these yellow cup thingies will drop from.
Why have we lost electricity?
Just pull one towards you.
That can't be good. Let's turn on engine number 2.
Breathe like you're doing yoga. vodka or something.
What's wrong?
Make sure to help yourself before.
Hello, why are the instruments dead?
Because, like, you can't pour from an empty cup, right? Oh, and swim vests. They're under your seat. If we need them, just pull them out. Stick your head through the hole and wrap the strap around your waist.
Good, there we go, we've done pushback.
By pulling the red tab or blowing into the tube if you're feeling extra puffy. Emergency exits are like totally important.
Ground to flight deck. Pushback complete. Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
And remember, folks,
okay, set park brake.
Influencer is like super fun, but sometimes we forget things, like how to open a seatbelt. Haha. Follow me on Instagram at
okay, engine number 2 started up. Let's turn on engine number 1. I don't. Oh my god. Okay, there. Oh no! Stop it!
001 Sigma donated $2. Hey Swiss, I'm here to make your brain explode. Bombardiro crocodilo, 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 bombardiro crocodilo.
I'm traumatized from the previous flight in 777. Swiss, smash or pass Georgina, smash. Okay, let's do it. So engine number 1 also turning on now. We've lost all electricity. So that can't be good. I don't know why that happened. Our batteries are on. Also, all the... like, this plane should have power. CG out of limit. Bus L, emergency AC off. What does that mean? Help. Huh? Why is emergency power on? Why is this plane dead? What's wrong now? Oh no. Nothing works? Hello? Hello? We've lost all electronics before we even started off. This is awfully confusing airplane. Hello? Something is broken here again. Aw, no, stop it with this stupid brain rot. Jenny, I can't take it anymore.
Sigma donated $2. Hey, Swiss me again. Literally.
Did you try to turn on the generator for the engines? I did. They're on. They're working. This plane is on. This says disconnect. This says manual. AC tie. All those are on. No, this plane. Oh, I think it's back to working now, but it's like doesn't really work. Like for some reason, the INS is broken. The airplane has no recollection of where it is. Cargo fire? What? Is this plane already on fire? I know it's a MD-11, but I didn't think it was gonna go on fire that quickly. Jesus Christ, let's set the state here. Options. System. No. TAWS, no. Performance, no. Comms, no. Behavior, rest align time, instant. It should work. Right? Barrow sink, none. Captain FO, let's try that. Maybe that fixes something here. Nope. Hello? Oh, come on! Please tell me you're not broken. What does this mean? Position initialization. Jesus Christ. GNS nav enable.
001 Sigma donated $2. Hey Swiss. That was not friendly stopping my message going through, so I'm going to keep throwing money at you.
Hello? Maybe if we set panel state, it'll change. Oh, now it does work. But it's kind of reset our FMS. Oh my god, no. It's lost everything. I'm kind of pissed off at this airplane. I don't know why it just completely died there. It's a bit strange, but let's just send the flight plan to FMC. And it should be able to do it. There we go, it's got it. Flight plan. Okay, all we need to set up now again is runway 20 and then ETSA 1 Quebec. I apologize for this, and the transition should be Goo-boots. There we go. Insert that. Very nice. Let's pretend that everything didn't happen. V-speed we need. That's the last thing we want, and this is fine. Sorry guys, sorry for the slight delays.
€2. Hello,
okay.
Swiss. Please don't crash and land safely, okay?
Please don't crash safely? Is that what you're saying? Well, I could try. 1 3. Oh my god! 1 3 4. Now. 1 3 4. I think the V2 was like 154 or something like that. Okay, there we go. Now we're back to business. For some reason, the Q&A still doesn't. Oh, now it works. Huh? This plane makes no sense. There you go. It's been out for years, but how is it broken still? I don't get it. Okay, this is fine now. We are ready for startup. We have good engine starts.
Risk error 001
Shut up.
donated $2. Swiss, please say sorry to me. You made my alpaca cry.
Ground to cockpit, roger. Please ensure parking brakes are set. We're going to disconnect. Stand by for confirmation the ground crew are clear. Ground to cockpit, pushback is already underway. If there's an issue, you can request to abort the pushback.
Shut up! What is this?
Park donated $2. Swiss, butter up your nips instead of your landings.
This is insanely hard work. Alright, so M11 is a very quirky airplane. Let me walk you through it. So we just set our takeoff flaps, which is right here. Yes, we could set 24.5 flaps. We could set 23.5 flaps or 25. Yes, this is a very strange plane indeed. Let's go ahead and contact ground now. Christchurch ground, Air Canada 001, request taxi, and request follow me car to runway. Because that, we can do that. I'm not kidding. We can do it. Look. Hold on. By the way, please...
Air Canada 001, taxi to runway 20 via Alpha 15 Alpha Alpha 2. Follow me car is not available, but I can turn on a taxi path for you if needed. We'll send a truck to guide you.
Alpha 15, Alpha, and then Alpha 7? What would you like me to do? Taxi to runway 20 via Alpha 15, Alpha, and Alpha 2. Thank you for the truck. The truck can start moving. You can tell the truck to start moving. Air Canada 01. So look at this. We've got a truck here, and this truck will guide us. So let's do it. Stop donating, please. Okay, stop. Oh my god. Okay, truck, start moving.
Skibbity risk error 001 Sigma donated $2. This is my final donation, fatty. 7777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777777.
Unfortunately, there seems to have been an issue with the pushback instructions. This is most likely caused because no pushback solution could be calculated, and the airport likely requires a taxi tuner profile update.
Why? Why is our airspeed 78 knots? I think I've broken the pushback. Please remove pushback tug right now.
Roger, please ensure parking brakes are set. We're going to disconnect. Stand by for confirmation the ground crew are clear.
For some reason, their parking brake doesn't work. I think that might be the problem. Like, it's just not functional. Like, it's not functional at all. This is trim, but this doesn't work. Parking brake is not functional. Oh, now it is. Alright, come on.
Ground to cockpit. The parking brake is still not set. Please set the parking brake.
Parking brake set. Parking brake set!
Ground to flight deck. Bypass pin removed. We've disconnected. And crew is clear. You're good to go. Have a great flight and see you next time.
Thank you. So the thing is, parking brake was the issue. Alright, now it is. Alright, there you go. Let's go ahead and move. Stop donating.
Unfortunately, there seems to have been an issue with the pushback instructions. This is most likely caused because no pushback solution could be calculated, and the airport likely requires a taxi tuner profile update.
Alright, so...
Overspeed. Warning. Warning. Overspeed. Warning. Overspeed.
I just give up.
Warning. Overspeed.
I just give up.
Warning.
Stop.
Warning. Overspeed.
Now.
Warning. Warning.
Username. Alright. Oh, get off the taxiway. A more important person than you is coming. Okay. Now, please move, truck. Truck, please move. Okay. He was waiting for us. Ah, oh my god. Come on. Keep rolling! Cockpit to truck, please guide me to runway now. Am I on the wrong frequency? No, I'm not. This thing's supposed to guide me. Alright. Does not care. So something I do have here is like these taxi ribbons, which is kind of cool. But I'm like on a multiplayer, which I don't want to be. How can I go offline? How can I turn off this? I don't want to be in a multiplayer because it'll have other planes. Move truck. Yeah, well, we just ran over. Oh, now it decides to move. Oh, yeah, okay, now you're mad at me. Thank you very much, truck. Get off. Oh no, stop doing this. Alright, so here we go.
001 Sigma donated $2. Oops, accidentally did $1. Anyways, trippy drop B, 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 trippy.
Alright, all's fine. Let's see. We want to make sure that we have got nav, right, which supposedly works. Or not. Nav is armed. That is perfect. Let's set heading 2111. That's a good idea. Why? What is this traffic here? This is not... I don't know what it is. Triple... Yeah, that's right. Holly and Caleb. Welcome back, by the way.
Gaming donated $2. 7,777,777,777. Oh, you thought lol.
So this is kind of cool about Saint Intention. We have like these ribbons.
Holden's friend donated $2. Will you tell Holden happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Holden. Alright. And you'll be holding your hand. What is this plane doing here? Is he taking off? Are we in line for takeoff? Guess we are. Should we? Let's go ahead and watch it, perhaps. Is that parking brake now? Take a look. I mean, how bad can the takeoff be? Oh, wow. How bad can the takeoff be? God, I want this view. Oh, planes are gone now. Huh? What in the Harry Potter was that? Okay. My friends of Harry Potter, we are ready for takeoff. So, let's just simply set tower frequency here, because that's quicker. Our squawk isn't set. Oh, I didn't set the squawk. I think it reset the squawk code, actually. 1243. There you go, 1243. All is fine. Let's set this to Tara. All is fine. Okay, let's go. Tower 118.4. Now. Well, we could also do on comm too, to be honest. Christchurch Tower, good day. Air Canada 001, holding point Alpha 2, runway 20, ready for departure. Are we at Alpha 2 or are we at Foxtrot? We might have taxied the wrong way or something like that. I'm not sure.
Air Canada 001, Christchurch Tower, runway 20, winds 205 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff from runway 20, Air Canada 001. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I apologize for the slight problems that we've been facing here. But at least our plane works now, so that's a start. Let's go turn left on the nice runway here. Okay, we've got a long enough runway. That's not the issue. Press no spam button. No.
Holly and Caleb Gaming donated $2.
God, the nose blue steering is horrible.
Spam as well. Press no spam button. Radio button emoji.
Take off. Stabilizer issue. We've got a stabilizer trim. What is our trim position? Do we have... yeah, we have control of the airplane. That's the start. Okay, full power. Takeoff power set. Oh, it's fine. V1. Rotate. Yes! The mighty MD-11 has taken off without worry. Positive rate. Landing gear up. All is fine. Let's see if the autopilot works at all. How am I supposed to use that? Where's the auto flight? Is that the button we have to use? God, why would you call it auto flight? I kind of hate that. Okay, all is fine. Let's set vertical speed.
Air Canada 001, contact departure.
Contact departure. Thank you so much. Bye bye, Air Canada 001. Okay, all is fine. For some reason, the yoke is kind of lagging here. All is okay. We want full power though. I'll set some sort of speed here, but that's not. Why is it not? What is it doing? Okay, all is fine. Let's contact departure 120.9, I think it was. Yes, it was. Christchurch departure. Good day, Air Canada 001 at 3,000 feet, climbing to 4,000 feet. Look at this. Yes, wonderful. We need to put the flaps out. I think we are good to do that, so let's set flaps.
Air Canada 001, Christchurch departure, radar contact. Clear direct at SAT.
Direct at SAT, Air Canada 001. Okay, let's go direct at SAT. Here.
Holly and Caleb Gaming donated $2. Thought you were going to take off like here at Ukraine.
No. Look at this. We are doing fine. We're now at good speed. Let's set flaps up. Speed checked, flaps up. Come on. No, not flaps all the way down to 50 degrees, you idiot. There we go. Look at this. 250 knots. Everything's set.
Air Canada 001, climb flight level 210.
Climb level 210, Air Canada 001. The funniest thing about the AI ATC is that it's literally, it talks like it talks like New Zealandish people, because they always say sentences like questions. 210? Don't know. I know this is an instruction, but I'm phrasing it as a question. Do you know what I mean? All right, there we go. Let's go full climb. Look at this. We're climbing now out of the clouds in the beautiful MD-11. Would you guys have thought that we'd be able to do such a beautiful takeoff?
Contact Christchurch info on 123.5.
123.5. Bye-bye, Air Canada 001. Okay, look at this. All is fine. Let's set this up. Christchurch, good day. Air Canada 001 at 5,000 feet, climbing to flight level 210. Where's the fire? No fire here. I thought you would crash during the taxi. But we kind of crashed into a few trucks there, to be honest. But all...
Air Canada 001, Christchurch info identified. Good morning, Christchurch, QNH 1021.
QNH 1021. Air Canada 001. For some reason, I mean, this is an IFR flight, sure, by the way. But, okay. That's fine. So we can already kind of plan our arrival here. Star arrival, El Rue 4 Alpha. By the way, can we get A-cars going? En route. We can get oceanic clearance. Received messages. Do we have any? ATC received? No, we don't. Can we check the ATIS here? Because that's very realistic. So en route, ATIS. Christchurch is NZQN. I just want to see if that works. So we can get ATIS information about the weather through text. I think that works because of Say Intention. They do ACARS, which is pretty cool. Okay. Arrival. Okay. ATIS request, return.
Air Canada 001, climb flight level 260.
Climb 260, Air Canada 01. Yes. So let's see. Does this work? I just want to find out.
Holly and Caleb Gaming donated $2. I already know you cannot butter the MD-11.
Shut up! I can. All right, this will be definitely a big challenge. Can I be? Am I able to actually smooth land this plane? But no, so I can't get this to work. I think on route ACARS, CFDS. No idea what any of that does. By the way, ADAS. Never heard of that. I only know ACARS, but I don't even know what the abbreviation stands for, to be honest. ATIS, arrival. What's end out
oh my
mean?
Gosh, like, we're totally above the safe altitude now, which means you can like totally use your electronic thingies.
No idea.
We're flying this super
cool
TFDI MD-11, and we're like heading from Christchurch.
Let's go full power.
Australia.
Look at this!
Oh wait,
we can go fast. Wow! 500 knots.
Like totally in.
Hello, Aero Dreams.
Australia? Oh no.
Yes, everyone. Aero Dreams 737, the flight sim that we made a video on. And we're kind of planning on that right now. We really have to do that. I mean, how long ago that we filmed that? 3 weeks ago. We definitely need to do a big live stream from the 737 cockpit, flying in that sim with Tim and Alex in the cockpit. It's gonna be a bit of a chaos, but it's gonna be great. So yeah. Watch Reddit memes during cruise. Well, we won't even cruise for very long. I was kind of just checking out what we could do. I mean, in the 737 flight sim, we have a printer.
001, climb flight level 310.
Climb 310. Kind of does it in one. Okay, let's do it. So in the 737, we actually had a printer which worked and could put out the ACARS, the ATIS, but it doesn't work here. I think it doesn't print out anything, nor does it work at all. I'm not able to get any information out of that. Received messages. I probably won't have received anything, right? No, that doesn't work. Huh, interesting. Flight log? What does that even do? No idea. We can maybe plan our arrival a little bit. We're gonna arrive at some point. We're, by the way, now still going full power in this plane, which means Mach 0.5, which is not necessarily fast. We can maybe stop climbing so fast, so we can put these engines at full. Let's do a full engine test here. Yes, look at this. Okay, so we want our arrival to be set up. Where the hell is our arrival airport?
Air Canada 001. Expect the ELRU for Alpha arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes. If you'd like...
Okay, expect the ELRU for Alpha arrival, runway 05 RNAV approach. Air Canada 001. I'm a bit confused about this here. Menu? No, that can't be it. That's also ACARS. Maybe that works here now? It's a bit of a confusing... NZQN, maybe it works here now. Oh wow, Aero Dreams. We already found your
Dreams 737 donated €5.99.
That's bold.
Swiss, we already found out you struggled to control the 737. Smiley face emoji. You really think the MD-11 is a good plane for you?
No, it's not. So the thing is, we might die. This, I'm very unsure about flying, especially into Queenstown, which is a very hard airplane to fly into. Maybe. All right, we want runway 05. So what is that? VDM approach? No idea what that is. VDM Bravo? What the hell? We want RNAV 05 Foxtrot. No, Yank F5. Ah, there it is, 5F. There you go, set that up. And the El route to Alpha. We were kind of overspeeding here, by the way. Gotta check that out a little bit. I like how the plane doesn't really mind, I think. Come on. How about you climb faster? By the way, it might be time to pull this to standard. Can we do that? Yeah. Whoa, stop overspeeding and start climbing now. I know you're at Mach 0.8. Hello? Why is this thing not climbing as much as I'd like? Come on. Yes, all is fine. But look, the MD-11 is flying fine. We are burning a little bit of fuel here. We're kind of performance testing it, really. I would quite like you to climb now a lot faster. I don't know why it's not really working. Like, it is working, but it's a weird mode that is on, I feel like. Shh. You're okay. You're okay. Just climb more. Okay? What does this mean, by the way? Prof? Does that stand for professional? Professional climb? Oh, high speed protection. I see why. Okay. Alright, never mind. We might want to... You're going to recreate FedEx 80 RIP? No.
You're going to recreate FedEx 80 RIP this MD-11.
No. We will actually, we will pull this off nicely. I think the reason because the plane won't overspeed. No, the plane won't climb because of the overspeed, which makes not a lot of sense. That's okay. Select fuel system manual. No idea. This? No. This? No, that's only gotten worse now. Shut up, plane! Either way, we're kind of still thinking, you know, when we're flying the 737 in the stream, which will be a lot of fun, what route should we fly, though? I think we should do VATSIM. I think it would be a fun idea to... When is the next Across the Pond event? I don't think you could take the 737 across the Atlantic like that, right? You definitely have to go through Iceland or something in terms of ETOPS regulation. Maybe we could do a delivery flight from America, or well, from Europe. It would be a weird delivery flight from Europe to America, but we could maybe do a transatlantic, because I really did want to do the VATSIM across the pond thing. By the way, why in the world are you still overspeeding? You've got what? It should work. Is auto throttle even on? No, it's not. Why is this airplane not working at all? Look. I literally selected...
Air Canada 001, contact Christchurch Control on 129.3.
129.3, bye-bye. Air Canada 001. Okay, now you're doing this. You're scaring everyone. Very much scaring. Why? Oh, God. Don't die now. Don't die. Holy moly, you're doing something that I don't like. Stop. Go faster again. I'm telling you, full power, please. This plane is a bit strange. Come on. Yeah, we nearly did the opposite of a nosedive for some reason. But look, we're still within the envelope. Everything's fine. We might not want to climb at 7,500 feet per minute. Yeah, but this plane is actually quite performant-y. It's very nice to fly. So about our landing, we probably shouldn't use flaps 50 though. There's quite a wall of flaps there that the MD-11 can use. Probably will use. What are you doing? I literally set off. Can we... I'm very confused about this. So this AFS, what is AFS?
Autopilot.
Ah, that's the autopilot.
Autopilot.
Sorry. Well, the autopilot just worked. Like, for some reason, it's like not very helpful now.
Altitude.
Shh, you're okay. You're okay. Go full power. This thing's about to die. But you can't you can't glide the remainder of the flight. I will not do that. Okay, we have now reached cruise altitude, and we can see the landscape here. We can see the mountains of New Zealand land. Let's see if there's anything else we need to do. Come on. Stay at full power, please.
Air Canada 001, cleared ELRU for Alpha arrival into Queenstown. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend. Flight level 150.
Descend 150, cleared LRU for Alpha arrival. Canada 001. Okay, we're already descending now. That went by very quickly. Let's see.
Air Canada 001, descend flight level 150.
Descend flight level 150, Canada 001. Okay, we now have to do that. Well, that was a very long time we spent at cruising altitude.
We've totally reached our cruising altitude now.
Yeah, and we're gonna leave it now.
You can totally relax and enjoy the flight. We're flying this super cool TFDI MD-11, and we're heading from Christchurch, which is like totally in Australia.
It's not.
Oh wait, New Zealand.
Nah.
Silly me.
Funny.
And we're going to Queenstown, which is like totally in
Air Canada 001, contact Christchurch control on 129.3.
129.3, bye-bye, Air Canada 001. Okay.
And I are gonna start the snack and drink service now.
Yeah, very short snacks and drink service. Christchurch, good day, Canada 001, climbing through flight level 3002-150.
Awesome stuff from the Air Canada shop, so you can like totally treat yourself. Oh, and don't forget to
Air Canada 001, Christchurch control identified. Good morning.
I'm totally gonna share some awesome stuff from our flight. Enjoy the ride, and remember, Captain Swiss 001 is like the coolest. So expect a super smooth landing. Cheers.
No, don't expect that. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a bad landing.
Hey everyone. Just a quick update from your favorite flight attendant, Georgina. We've like totally left our cruising altitude of 38,000 feet, or was it 38,000 kilograms?
No, it wasn't even 38. It was 31. You massive
Anyway,
idiot.
We're
It's
starting our
insane.
approach to Queenstown, which is like totally in Australia. Oh, wait, New Zealand. Silly me. So, like, it's time to return to your seats, stow those tables, and fasten your seatbelts, okay? And, the lavatories are, like, totally
Why?
off limits now.
What in the world? I
So,
cannot
yeah,
select it.
Oh, and don't forget to follow me
Oh,
on
that's not even the.
Instagram
That's
at
actually the
SI
wrong one,
_
actually, as well.
because, like,
This
I'm
is a
totally
bit
gonna share
strange.
some
Hold
awesome
on.
stuff from our
I've
flight.
done something
Captain
wrong
Swiss
here. We
001
want the
is,
L
like,
route. This is the
so expect a
wrong.
super smooth landing. Cheers.
Huh? This is wrong. Elru for Alpha. This is a highly confusing plane. Okay, not allowed. What does that mean? Why? Huh? Can we try a different one? RNAV Golf? No, that won't do anything. Or VDM? Why can't I select a rival? Why does this not work? Approach. Okay. Alright, so what I'm trying to do here, by the way, as we are descending now, because we're doing... Why are the engines at 0 power? Go faster! This plane is just not listening, is it? Jeez. There we go. We want to go faster. So, I'm a little bit confused about this plane overall. The landing is going to be absolutely terrible. I just wanted to mention that. So, NZQN, right? Star arrival. We are able to select the... This is, by the way, old here. The LRU for Bravo. We're just going to select that because it's probably similar. Insert. Good. And then, can we do an approach? Star, and then the approach. Is this broken? RNAV 05. No, it won't let us enter that for some reason. Which is very horrible because we kind of need that. I don't want to hand fly this plane now. Sungu. This plane is... makes no sense at all. Nice. Very good. Great news. Thank you very much for your absolute uselessness. Okay, anyway. So...
Air Canada 001, Christchurch Control, descend flight level 130, QNH 1023.
Can I send flight level 130? Canada 001? 130? QNH 1023? I think it was. I didn't say my call sign, but 130? Shh, you're okay. Alright, everybody. Let's see. We're now nicely descending here. Was that 130 or 120? Kind of didn't get that. Yeah, it is 130. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Now, why is this still going full power, airplane? Why are you still doing that? You're still going full power, although I set the speed to 320. Alright, now it works. Okay! Everything's fine. We're now nicely descending. Look at what we're seeing in front of us. Beautiful mountains. Very nice. Great. So, but for some reason, this flight plan makes absolutely zero sense. Like, zero. Because I selected the wrong arrival, you massive idiot. Okay, there you go. That is probably... yeah, that's a good explanation why. Alright, let's try that again. Jeez, what a messy one. For some reason... we want the Alru for Bravo. Okay. There you go. Insert. Yeah, that's better. It has different waypoints, though, but it kind of goes the same direction. Well, okay. All is fine. Let's select that. I'm just confused. As you can clearly tell. Okay, get rid of that. Clear. Good. Then we've got Elroof. Then we've got Ekvox. Oh, this is actually okay. Actil. It's not very helpful. God damn it. Star. Min prof. What does that mean? In feet? Like 2,000 feet? Okay. Now I can insert. Oh, there you go. Okay. Interesting. Not really what our approach is, though. Okay. See my immense genius and professionalism here in flying this plane. Letpo. This is not at all how... this is so weird. Am I flying to the wrong airport? Or what is the issue here? I'm genuinely confused. Open chart approach. We need the RNP Foxtrot. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, here's Ekfox. Oh no, actually this might be right. This might be the right approach. Okay, there you go. This is actually right. No, this is totally right. 1, 2, 3, and then here's a landing here. Runway 05. How does that work? It's the other direction. Okay. Help is what I can say. This is completely wrong. Oh, no. Let's po. Okay, we've got Ibabu. Okay. All's fine. It's just me being a little bit confused, but it's not that bad. I think I'll be able to handle this all. So, what we want, we're now heading, we're now at L roof. Okay, all is fine. It's just the approach that's a bit broken, so we have to kind of like manually set this. But this is fine. Look at us descending here through very nicely. We're supposed to be at 8,600 feet. Nice. We're definitely not. So very realistic. Let's set a heading of 216.
Air Canada 001, contact Queenstown approach on 125.75.
Contact approach 125.75, Air Canada 001. Why is, by the way, the yoke so laggy? Okay, this will be definitely a cowboy approach, as I would call it now. Queenstown approach, good day. Canada 001, passing through flight level 140 for 130. Okay.
Air Canada 001, expect the RNAV Foxtrot runway 5 approach into Queenstown.
Expect the RNAV 05 Foxtrot approach into Queenstown, or Canada 001. Okay, all's fine. We're gonna do it. Look at this. We're doing good.
Air Canada 001, Queenstown approach identified. Good morning.
Perfect. Alright. All's fine. Check. All's good. No, this is totally fine. We're totally alright. We're just very fast. But this is still legal. So this is okay. So what we're going to do now is use the chart to actually just navigate. So we're going to then turn heading 227. So we're going to... That's how we navigate a little bit here. Use the chart. Luckily, we have GPS that's very reliable. Otherwise, this might not work. Cage your attitude indicator. Okay. There you go. Look at that. It's caged now. Beautiful. All's fine. I think this is going to be a beautiful landing. Alright, let's reduce our speed now to 250. Very good. It's not working. Thank you very much. Why aren't we slowing down? All of the engines are at almost idle. Don't really get that. Okay, now we're slowing down. I was kind of like thinking maybe the probes are broken. Okay. Look at this. Air Canada 001 is on approach to Queenstown. And we're going to do it beautifully. We're going to do it nicely. Okay. Alright. So, we are going to perform a right turn in a second. To heading 227. And this is nice. Yeah, for some reason, I think the nav data is out of date for some reason. I just said for some reason twice. Imagine if an engine falls apart. Yeah, imagine that. Wow, what a crazy scenario. Okay. All's good. We're actually doing totally fine. We're not Ekfox. So yeah, it's got the whole procedure. It's not the proper one. It's just weird. I don't get this plane. Okay. Everything's good. Shouldn't we descend a little bit more? Or what? What's the procedure for descending? I mean, it says 8,500 feet. That might be the minimum, right? No. Oh, well. Interesting. Canada 01, a request to send.
Air Canada 001, descend altitude 13,000 feet.
We are at 13,000 feet, request to send. Canada 01. Okay. Yeah, it's the minimum safe altitude, but I kind of want to descend to get closer.
Air Canada 001, climb flight level 140.
No, negative. Request to send, Air Canada 001. What? Am I speaking Chinese? Come on. profile won't let me descend. Okay, now let's head 227. Look at that. Why isn't it doing that? God, I hate the autopilot module. Alright, this is going to be a beautiful landing. Alright, almost passing through clouds. Well, the clouds are kind of passing through us, to be honest. Okay, beautiful. So it doesn't have any... Okay, it's purely visual here. Evox. All's good. Okay, transition level is weird, far below that. Okay. Look at this. I will make a beautiful landing, alright? I can offer you that. We're gonna land in around 10 minutes. So this is how our approach is gonna work out. We're gonna be at Letpo. Right? Ah, so 10,000 is actually normal altitude to be at then. Interesting. Alright. It's great. Alright. Yes. Swiss use flaps 47% since the M11 can do that. Yeah, 47.111, but that's only for takeoff, really. Right? So I like how there's the range here. By the way, the flaps can go down at pretty high speeds. I wonder what happens if you put flaps 50 at 175 knots. That's pretty good. That's very sturdy flaps, to be honest. Alright, are we good? Kind of this is one request to send to flight level 110. Okay. No, 110. I kind of want it 100, but...
Air Canada 001, descend flight level 110.
Send flight level 110, or Canada 01. Okay, let's do it. Very nice. So, vertical speed, not up. I want the vertical speed down, sir. Good. I kind of want to get closer here to the clouds here and the map. Like, we can't really see much of the airport now. I wonder if this landing is actually going to go well. So have you flown Jet 2 IRL Swiss or in the sim? I've never flown it ever. Welcome to Jet 2 holidays. Isn't that like a meme? Your #1 holiday thing. A nice missed approach procedure. Look at that. It's like it has like big turns here. Very interesting. I hope we won't go around this time though. Swiss will do a rider. No, I will not do a rider. I refuse a rider landing. I will do a beautiful landing as always, by the way. It's going to be absolutely tremendously nice. It's going to be a beautiful landing at Queenstown. Oh yeah, we do have mountains here. I think the reason why the ATC wants us not to descend too much is first of all because of the mountains, but also they create a lot of turbulence here. This must be a very rough flight now, to be honest. So can you try to make a video about landing the hardest? Yeah, but that would be hard to simulate, to be honest. Alright, there we go. Flight level 110. Very nice. Oh, we need to... Oh, I forgot. This is kind of a manual plane now, so we need heading 248. Come on, head that now, please, as well. 248. Okay, altitude. We've reached it. Why are you still descending? Stop descending. Stop! Useless prick. Alright, why are you turning so slow? Slow, go faster. There we go. That's better. Okay. All's fine. We're doing well. Our airplane's doing fine. Okay. Where do we depart from? From Christchurch. Swiss, do you have a favorite U.S. legacy airline? Probably Delta. Is that a legacy airline, though? Is it? Is it a legacy airline? I'm not even sure. Might be. Probably. I don't know. Okay. My hair is really weird today. Anyway, let's go and turn left to Albu soon here. Very good. Come on. I want more. Why isn't it working? Why is it not turning? This thing is absolutely useless. I hate the autopilot here. Look at this. Nice mountains here. What is that reflection bug? Okay. Let's go. Turn left now. Heading 210, or we'll prepare for that because this thing's not going to turn, even though we put in, right? So this thing's not going to turn immediately. We have to like push it every time we want to turn, which is very annoying. Okay, and boom, turn left now. Look at that. It does it quickly, though. So that is nice. So 219er heading. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and pull up the actual chart we need for the arrival here. RNP. Right, so Ibabu. We're doing well. We're doing immensely well here. Very painstaking approach, though. Ah, good. This is about to be fun. It's about to become very interesting. It's about to become very interesting. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, and right now, save £50 per person. That's right, that was the ad. By the way, the MD-11 here might be one of the only planes I know in the Microsoft Flight Sim which actually simulates the yoke movement through the autopilot. Is that right? I've never thought about that, but I think it's the only plane that does that. Am I right about that? I'm not even sure. Okay. All is fine. We maybe want to head a little bit to the left here to follow the light plan a bit better. Caution! Aerodrome! Surrounded by mountainous terrain. Caution! VFR aircraft may be operating without ATC reference. Oh, nice. Use Queenstown altimeter setting only. Nice. Okay. This is fine. Letpo and then Guzas. We've got everything we need. We've got everything we need. Letpo, we should be at 8,500 feet, right? Does it say that? I think so. We're definitely a little bit... Ah, the reason why this... Oh, I hate this plane. With a passion. Okay. Alright. Swiss, do you not like hard landings? We will definitely... This is gonna be great. I will refuse to comment on that. Alright. Okay. Approach, Air Canada 001, request descend to 8,500 feet until waypoint Letpo.
Air Canada 001, proceed direct Ledo, descend altitude 8500 until established cleared for the RNAV runway, 5 approach, speed below 185 knots until established. Air Canada 001, descend altitude 8500 feet until established at Ledo.
Good, let's do that. Hold on, I need to, before I do this, aviate and then communicate. 120. Come on, why don't you do it? Air Canada 01, descend 8,500 feet, declare direct Letpo for RNAV arrival until established. Max speed 185 knots. Okay, look at this. We are definitely overshooting that. This is fine. This is okay. We can set Let's Po as a direct here, actually. That will
Canada 001, descend altitude 8500 feet, proceed direct Leto for RNAV runway 5 approach, maintain maximum speed of 185 knots until established.
I know, you've already told me to do that. Okay, good. Canada 01, clear to like Leto. Speed max 185 knots. Clear for RNAV approach. Runway 05. I don't know. Alright, this is fine. Good. This plane is fragile like a bird. It becomes like a mid-air scrap pile. Come on, the MD-11 isn't that bad.
Oh, hey everyone. We're like totally on our final approach to Queenstown.
Alright, we need to put the spoilers
totally
out.
in Australia. Oh wait, New Zealand. Haha, silly me. So it's time to like turn off your electronic.
I think the airport is there. The airport is there. Yes, it is.
Okay? Please, put your tray tables away and make sure
Okay.
your seats are in their full
We're good.
upright position.
Everyone good?
Canada 001, contact Queenstown Tower on 118.1.
118.1, bye-bye, Canada 01.
Super cool Air Canada staff. So no worries there.
Okay.
Oh, and my
Are you ready?
fabulous crewmates are gonna like totally
Let's
check
do it.
that everyone is seated and has their seatbelts fastened. So just like sit tight, okay? And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at SI_Georgina after the flight. Because like I'm totally gonna share some awesome stuff from our journey. Captain
Shut up.
Swiss 001. Cabin is ready.
Good. Very good. Very good. Now I'm a little bit confused as to how this works here. Like we have no information on that at all. This is confusing airplane. I just hope that we arrive safely. Okay, Guzas, we want to be at 6,700 feet. Okay, so let's do that. Send that around, what, like 800 feet per minute or something like that. We're just going very fast. Queenstown Tower, good day. Air Canada 001, MD-11, approach runway 05, RNAV Foxtrot. Okay, looking good. Looking great. I have no idea what I'm doing. I think the runway is over there.
001, Queenstown Tower, winds 135 at 6, runway 5, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 15. Clear to land runway 05, Canada 001. Okay, speed is 185 knots.
All aircraft be advised. Information Charlie is now current. QNH 1023.
H 1023, no trouble. Okay. Okay, speed checked. Flaps 35 degrees, which is our final flap position. Landing gear down. Speed check should be maybe 150 knots. Sure, okay. You're just fine. Good ass. We're a little bit low. That's okay. That's alright. Runway is ahead. We can see the lights. Bright as a star. Okay, looking good. We're now over at Guzas. Now time to descend. With around 3 degrees. Why is it... What is going on with this plane? Hello? Shh, you're okay. You're okay. You're just fine. Are we descending properly? Okay. Okay, landing gear set. Runway's down there. I'm really half-assing this flight here, to be honest. I've got no idea how to fly an RNAV in this plane, to be honest. Okay. All's fine. Are you ready for a landing? It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be smooth. All we need is a bit more speed. Like, that's a rule of the MD-11. So let's see. The spoilers are good. Let's set brakes, auto brakes. Where are they? Anti-skid, yes. Medium anti-skid should be on. Nice. Okay, and now it's time to release autopilot. Like right now. Check. We have to confirm that twice. Okay. All is good. Do we have full range of motion on the throttle? Yeah, we do. Okay. Runway 05 identified. Now, left turn. I think that we're doing this right at least. I hope so. So, we kind of fly like that. I think we're too far off the left, to be honest. Okay, all's fine. Runway's in front of us. We're losing altitude like a rock. Once we put idle power. Okay, let's get some more speed again. Okay, let's maintain 140 knots. Let's make it smooth somehow. Oh wow, too low, too slow. This thing needs a lot of power here. Jeez. This thing needs a lot of power. Continue. Brace for impact! Holy moly! I was pulling up all the way! This plane is impossible to land smoothly! Okay, there we go. Oh! Holy moly! That wasn't good at all! Oh, 500 feet per minute. No, this plane is really hard to... Like, I was pulling up all the way. Like, this plane was just too starred of speed. And so we kind of dropped like a rock on there.
Air Canada 001, welcome to Queenstown. Taxi to 6 via Alpha 4. Apron taxiway, monitor this frequency.
Taxi to 6 via Alpha 4. In fact, can Canada 001, can we just backtrack? We need a, because of this taxiway.
We just landed, and wow, what a landing by Captain Swiss 001, right? It was like super smooth, like an 8 out of 10. So,
Air Canada 001, approved. Backtrack as requested. Then taxi to 6 via Alpha 4. Apron.
Taxi to 6 via Alpha 4, Air Canada 001. Alright, let's turn around. Okay, I can't wait to watch this landing in a replay. Come on, it wasn't the worst. Right?
Fun fact, Queenstown is like totally famous for its adventure sports. So if you're into bungee jumping or like
come on, why cannot I properly backtrack?
And did you know that Queenstown is like totally the birthplace of commercial bungee jumping? Crazy, right? Please like totally stay seated until we've reached our final parking position, okay? And thanks so much for flying with Air Canada today. From Captain Swiss 001, First Officer Bilby, and my fabulous crewmates Aroha, Tama, Moana, and Kari, we wish you an awesome stay. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram.
Shut up, lady.
_Georgina. Because, like, I'm totally gonna share some awesome stuff from our flight. Thanks for staying until the end. You're all amazing.
Nice.
Cheers.
Alright, what do you want me to taxi, by the way? Alpha 4. Alright, that makes sense. Alpha 4 and then 6. Okay. Apron taxiway and then there's 6. So Alpha 4 is here. So she wanted me to backtrack, but she didn't say backtrack. Okay, so we're going to backtrack nicely. We're going to have a look at this replay mode. I apologize about the very hard landing there. This is fine. Okay, so let's take a look. We've got Charlie Tree. We don't want that. We want the Alpha 4, which is like right there. Alpha 3, Alpha 4 is like right in front of it. Ha! Alright, Alpha 3 it is. Holy mo, it's not stopping. Still not stopping. Or that might have been the wrong exit. I apologize. This plane steers like a rope. So, there we go. We're now taxiing to gate 6. I apologize about that. Alright, there we go. So we've got 3, we've got 4, we've got 5, we've got 6. Fine. Let's just quickly get that going. I wonder if the ground crew here, which is 119 or decimal 9 or 9 or. Okay. Oh, wow, no, that's not right. There you go. Let's turn right here. I just wonder if this is going to be able to get a like crew coming, you know. All right, there we go. Here is gate 6. Come on. All right. Oh my God. This plane steers very poorly. Alright, there we go. Reach parking position. There we go. Cockpit to ground? No. Cockpit to ground?
Oh, okay, Captain Swiss 001. Just let me know if you need anything. I'm, like, totally here to help. Cheers!
Do we have ground here? We don't. Huh? We don't have ground. Alright then. Let's everyone jump off the plane. That's how we do it now. Alright, something I want to test, I want to see now is the landing, of course. Let's have a look. Here it is. We're coming in for a final approach, runway 05. And things were looking quite alright here on that arrival, to be honest. Not the worst, not the best. I kind of was struggling at how much speed this airplane needs. I mean, we were landing at flaps 35. But yeah, this plane needs a lot of speed here and a lot of power to actually stay flying. Like, I was putting like, well, 70% of throttle there on the arrival. So, that's quite a lot. Anyway, here is the landing coming up. Runway 05 is right there. So actually doing okay here in terms of, you know, the technicalities. Center line's okay. A little bit of crosswind we do have. We have a little bit of glide slope, which is okay, guys. We're all right on the glide slope, I feel like. But let's take a look at this landing. And it wasn't, the flare just wasn't enough. Just wasn't good. And so we dropped like a rock, even with a little bounce there a long time before touchdown zone, which later on would turn out to be a good idea because the runway isn't the longest. And we just survived this. But like it was quite a long time we needed to stop anyway. So everybody, there we go. What a nice, soothing flight. I feel like it was okay. Right, that was okay. We didn't die, we didn't crash. We had a little bit of issues with this plane, but we ended up landing safely here in Queenstown, New Zealand. So everybody, thank you guys so much for watching this stream. I mean, the taxiing was the worst part. So come on, that's not bad. Thank you so much for watching the stream, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe later if I upload a video. As always, good night. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.